No. No, oh no, 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 no. No, you need to stop. We jumped off somehow. It is gone too. Like there is no way. Okay, can we swing up? Can we swing up on it? I need you to respawn me, please. Like, why won't it take me back? It's gone. Oh, this is gonna be bad. We're gonna derail so much when we get back. It's gonna be a mess. Okay, yeah, here's the carnage. Here's the carnage. We put everything off the tracks. Everything is off. At least the engine is still up, so that's good, right? That's gotta mean something. This game is so incredibly addicting. I have been cracking out on it like no tomorrow for the past several evenings. I absolutely love it. We're jumping in Railroads Online and we're building our own little magnificent short line. We've already got a good bit started, so I'm going to be showing you guys that. There's just something so incredibly satisfying about surveying and building your own railroad and having it operational and serve a purpose. Like I just love it. It really has been a blast. So for those of you that aren't familiar with Railroads Online, it is it's a game about building a railroad. You can play online multiplayer with other people. I'm not sure exactly what the max is. I want to say like 16 or something, but we're not going to do the online portion yet because we don't have the infrastructure to do it. But when you start out, you have a clean slate. Let's get back to first person. There we go. You basically start out with a clean slate here at the freight depot. And then you've got all these points surrounding that you need to go hook up to. Like there's a sawmill here, there's a building there, there's a smelter. So these produce commodities. You need to hook up to them to deliver the commodities. So far, we've built from the freight depot up to the sawmill and then back around to the logging camp. So kind of, well, we're like a logging short line right now, I guess you could say. When you start out in the game, you've got these 3 tracks, the water tower and this little deal down there, and then the freight depot. So we managed to connect the 3 tracks. We got us a nice little yard there. I'm not completely happy with this. It's a stub end yard. We can't delete this right here, and I really just hate that. I wish we could get rid of this and make it a double-ended yard, you know, not just a stub end, but it is what it is. So we're probably going to completely redo this at some point to meet the needs of my railroad empire as it grows, but we can only do so much starting out. So yeah, that's what we got. Anyway, we got our little train here, our porter with Betsy. We got 3 skeleton log cars. We're going to go up to the log camp. So we're basically going to show you the entire line that I've built and pick up some logs and then run them back. We may bring them back here for some firewood or something. Really, we need firewood. Let's go ahead and hop on our engine. Yeah, we're good with that. Reverser's good. We're going to have to run backwards. I don't have a Y here. We need a Y to turn on, we really do, but we don't have that, so this is what we're going to start out with. I think we've got everything. Yeah, we're good. Sweet. So this is it. This is our little short line. It needs some TLC, it needs some work. We've got it roughed in. There's some portions of it that I'm really happy with. There's some other portions that I definitely want to realign or redo. We need to go back and cut the right-of-way back a little bit. We got some trees encroaching. There's a lot more than this. We cut a lot of trees, guys. Like we seriously did. We cut a ton of trees. Got our first little siding right here. This is going to be more for like online multiplayer for people to make meats and stuff like that. So I've watched a ton of videos of people playing this game, like a ton of different people. There's all different kinds of philosophies as far as how you build your railroad. Now the thing about it is, like, building track doesn't cost you any money. You can make money in the game, but building track doesn't cost you anything. I think that's kind of a bit anticlimactic, that you can just freely build whatever you want at no cost. So you see some people on one end of the spectrum, they have these really big, huge, elaborate setups, like bridges that are miles long and helixes and all this fancy stuff. I'm trying to take the approach that we're a starting railroad. We don't have a lot of money, so we have to be kind of frugal about what we do, right? So we're not doing all that. We're going to keep it really kind of basic and simple. Now this is one stretch of the right-of-way I would really kind of like to realign over towards that gulch over there a little bit more. We kind of go out of the way. We surveyed this with the trees and everything in place, so it's kind of hard to survey and they don't really have survey tools in game, so we kind of went out of the way a little bit. We could probably be a little bit more direct about it, but it's not horrible. I'm pretty okay with that stretch. I would like to fix it, you know, time permitting, but we'll see. All right, this is the branch to the sawmill and the logging camp. Straight ahead would take you towards the smelter. We haven't finished that yet. We got our first spur here where we unload logs into the pond to the sawmill from the logging camp, and then this spur goes around to pick up lumber and beams and stuff like that. Nothing fancy, no loops or anything like I see people do, run through loops and stuff like that. I really hate this kink right here. I need to fix that. The little kink in the line there. We could totally take that out. We got a bit of a Y there. Yeah, we got a Y. We may take that out as well too. We need a passing siding here, to be honest. Like, we really, really need a passing siding. I want to kind of have them spaced out a little. This is by far, I think, the worst curve in the line. We need to realign that, kind of take it out a little bit. We need to take this kink out right here. I'd like to take it out. I mean, it's not horrible. That's not horrible. The curve definitely needs to be fixed. That curve is bad. Super sharp. But the kink, yeah, I mean, we could kind of live with it. All right, now this starts our 2% grade up to the logging camp. The logging camp is basically on a little plateau. So I wanted to keep it at 2% or less, so that's what we did. We kind of run alongside the edge of the mountain here. If we look at the map, you see where we're at, where the arrow's at. We're kind of following along the edge and beginning our climb. Works out pretty good. I'm using a lot of fills too. Like, we're not doing a lot of bridge work, crazy bridge work. Only the basic necessities as far as bridge work. This part I kind of snaked along the edge. I'd really like to straighten it out as well too. I think we could definitely straighten this out some. We can straighten it out through there. You know, we have like a lot of unnecessary curves. Like, this whole stretch through here could be straight, really. So this will probably be one of the areas that I really jump on as far as fixing. But you see, we're climbing up in grade pretty good here. We got a little kink here. Quite the fill. Nice fill. But, I mean, fill work was really cheap on the railroad back in the day. They love doing fill work. There's our predecessor railroad down there. They failed. They failed where we succeeded. Need to take that out at some point. But yeah, overall not too bad. I'd like to work on this curve. It gets a little kinked and sharp right here. I'd like to broaden it out just a tad. There's our predecessor once again. We'll rip his rails out and use them, right? All right, let's go back to this and let's come out of the regulator. And we're gonna need some brake too. Brake. Yeah, that's a pretty bad curve right there as well too, but there's not much I can do about that. All right, so here we are. We're at the logging camp. Now, the logging camp, the layout of the yard, I'm actually really happy with. We got two spurs going off here to the left. One is to load logs. The other one is to load cordwood. We've got a passing siding here to run around our train, and we have a Y too. If you need to turn an engine, you can just turn it on to Y. So I think it's pretty sweet. It's a pretty sweet little setup. And we got a water tower there too. If we need some water, we can always fill it with it. Oh, we need some fuel. Hang on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's get in the clear here. Let's hit the brake. Some brake going, and let's go back to that. Yeah, we need some wood. All right, let's crouch down, open you up. There we go. Sweet. All right, we need to run around our train. We need to get on the other side. So we'll do that. Let's hop off. We'll get a handbrake on the end down here because they will free roll. They'll roll away from you if you don't watch it. I got this guy and uncouple. The couplers kill me. The old Lincoln pin. How dangerous was that? It's like time to lose a hand, guys. At best, maybe some fingers, but the Lincoln pin, that was so dangerous back in the day. I couldn't even imagine, like, because when they coupled up, like, someone would have to stand there and hold the link up so it wouldn't miss. Man, I'd be standing back using a stick, honestly. Like, that is so incredibly dicey. There's just no way. All right, we'll get down here. I need a little bit more of a tail off the end of the track here too, just in case. It's a little close. There we go. All right, let's get down and throw this switch. Yeah, I love this yard. I am so incredibly happy with this little yard right here. Like, it really is nice. All right, reverser forward. Let's go regulator. But we can buy more cars. We can buy power. Like I said, the track is free, unfortunately. I'd love to see costs associated with the track. I'd love to see materials associated with the track. Like, we basically could get everything we need to build this track. Like, we could get cross ties from the lumber mill. We could get rails from the steel place or whatever. I think there's a steel mill on here. You know, we could get everything we need. If you weren't, like, if you didn't have access to those places, then you could just out and out buy it and it would cost you a little bit more, right? But if you could just get it from those places, then it should lower your costs. Like, there's so much more they could do with this game. I'm really interested in seeing where they take it. All right, let's release a brake. Go into regulator. Now, what I like to do, I like to run with a little brake on when I'm coupling. It just makes it a little bit easier. Actually, it makes it a lot easier to me. Actually, let's stop short for a second. Do we have a... Okay, yeah, we got a pin. We got a pin and a link. Alright, just a little bit more. There we go. Sweet. Sweet. Nice, we're coupled up. Alright. Let's go pick up some logs. Let's take it forward. We don't have an engine number. I wish we had an engine number on this. Guess we have to be like, alright, Betsy, take him ahead to the switch. That's going to be good. I think it should. Yeah, perfect. All right. Throw you. We'll back down in there. We'll load up some logs and we'll take them. Like I said, I don't know if we're going to go to the logging camp or, I mean, the sawmill or back to the yard because we really need some more firewood. Like, it's getting kind of low. I'm kind of worried. Of course, we got a whistle too. Pretty cool, right? Pretty sweet. Steam engines are so much fun to operate. They're amazing machines. They really just are. Alright, let's easy zone around here. Got another track I built. I forgot I'd even done that the other night. Yeah, I'd built another track here so we could bring in more cars. Like, we could set empties over here and loads, and then we could kind of swap out. So we could get more of a train. Even with this porter, we should be able to run a pretty good log train because it's for the most part, it's downhill or flat the entire way to the big yard. Definitely to the sawmill. So we should be able to run a ton of these. All right, let's get this loading. We'll stand back and watch, see what it does. We have to kind of move the cars around a little bit to get them to load up. Yeah, see, it's not getting that bottom one yet, but hopefully we'll get these other two. This one didn't want to finish. Okay. Sometimes they do it automatically, and other times they stop. I haven't figured that out yet. I haven't figured out what makes them stop. Like, the one on the end is just doing its thing, no problem, but this one up here is being a little finicky. All right, reverse or forward brake. Off. All right, I think we're good. Let's blast off, guys. We got it loaded up. Let's get out of here. We're going to take these back to the yard. We need some... I want to keep our firewood supply up. for our locomotive. Like if we run out of firewood, we're pretty much screwed. So that's like really important that we keep that topped off. We'll head back. This is going to be a lot of fun. Like we've got a little bit of a climb right here. Like there's a little knot just a little bit north of here. There's a little knot and then it kind of goes back down. I guess we could, yeah, I think we did that knot because we had to stay closer to the edge of the mountain because of that curve back there. Like we couldn't swing out to the right any further. So I think the top of the grade is like right there. And then the rest of the way is downhill. It may be pretty flat through here, actually. I do kind of like the other rail line down there. That's kind of neat to see that. Yeah, we need to take this kink out big time. That is definitely some track work we need to do. Let's come out of the regulator. Now we just drift down. Like we can drift all the way to the logging or the sawmill. I keep wanting to call it the logging camp. I got logging camp on my brain. I don't know why. Yeah, we can pretty much drift all the way to the sawmill. We need some more cars. We need to buy some more so we can maximize these runs. Yeah, we could probably broaden that curve a little bit. We could definitely broaden this one. Yeah, we could definitely fix that one. Yeah, all right, this is the worst curve right here by far. This one is like priority number one right here. That has to be fixed. Like, that's a really bad one. I really want a siding up here at the sawmill. Like, we need a siding badly. I'd like one to just, like, start somewhere back in there. And take this little kink out and maybe end up here somewhere. Yeah, we definitely need a siding. If we're going to do this online multiplayer, we need a siding for people to meet. Like, I'd like 3. I'd like one. Well, we got the one at the logging camp, technically. So I think a good one down here would be really nice. I think that would work out good. Maybe one here at the sawmill and then one up along the edge of the mountain. But it's so curvy through there, there's not a good spot to put in a switch. That's the big problem, is where can we put the switches? We have to have a bit of a straightaway to do that, and we just don't have that. We definitely need to go through here and cut more trees down, that is for sure. I'd like to open up the right of way a little bit more so we can see better. Just a little bit. All right, let's, we got to come into our siding here. So what we're going to do is drop these cars, run around it, a couple up on the back, and then shove them into a spot. It's the best way we could do this. The siding actually works out perfect right here, and it's a nice straightaway section. Like, it's not a problem. All right, let's hit the brake. You see, we're sliding our we're sliding our wheels. The brakes are only on this. Okay, we're good with this. Let's hop out. Let's uncouple. And we'll pull ahead. Shoot, I didn't do something. You know what? Stop, 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 stop. These guys are going to roll right here. Yep. Yep, they are. Yeah, they're rolling. I derailed the other night doing this, making this move. I didn't put a handbrake on them, and they rolled down there into the switch. So I just come, you know, bebopping down the siding here and right into the side of my own train because I didn't realize it rolled out into the switch. All right, now we're good. Yeah, these cars will roll away really fast. Like, they're really extremely free rolling. You could probably do some pretty good stuff. If you had regular couplers with cut bars, you could probably do some awesome stuff in this game. But the link and pin really kind of... It kind of makes it difficult. Oh man, we just stopped right on top of it. I know someone was asking, for those of you who are watching, of course, I did work for the railroad a long time ago, many years ago, and someone was asking in a forum, like, they always assumed that when we ran a local that you would make your turn at a siding. Because most locals, like, they start at their origin and then they go out to a certain point that, like, the extent of their limits, and then they turn and they come back. Well, a lot of the locals that I work, like, we would roll cars by. Like, we did that all the time. Like, you'd stop them on a grade, put a handbrake on them or something, or do some kind of little trick. There was lots of things that we did. Pull the engine off onto a spur, knock the handbrake off, and let the cars roll by. Like, that was very, very common. So you didn't need a siding. All you needed was a grade, a little bit of a grade and a spur track to clear the engine up. So that was pretty cool. And I could imagine you could do it in this game too, probably. I could imagine you could roll them by. I bet you totally could. That would probably be pretty sweet. That would be pretty sweet to do. Yeah, I don't know. We may have to try that sometime if we have a place to do it. Get you stopped there. I need a brakeman is what I need. I need a brakeman in a bad kind of way. Like, this needs to be a two-man job. This needs to be a two-man job. Come on, cut me some slack. A little break here. It just kind of helps control our approach a little bit. The controls are kind of clunky, like this whole dragging. Like, you can hit W and S for the regulator, but there's no key combination that you can hit for the brakes. So that's one downside of the game, is that it is a little bit clunky, like, operating this stuff. All right, just a little further. Oh, come on. He stops on a dime with that brake on. All right, that might be good right there. Sweet. All right. Actually, let's knock this handbrake off. There we get the brake. Let's shove them ahead. It feels like it has more than one handbrake. I think it does. You know what? That's a bad setup right there. Let's not do that. Let's not. I've done that before and really regretted it. We're not going to do that. Let's. Oh, where's our handbrake at? It's on this end. Yeah, we had a handbrake. All right, let's shove these to a spot. We've got one switch up here to get. We'll grab that in a second. Yeah, we got to keep working on our money, though. We really need to keep working on our money. I'll show you guys in a second what we got. I think we're up to level 3 now. Like, you level up in this game, too. I guess by delivering stuff, we level up. And our switch is going to be somewhere up here. We need to come up with a name for our passing siding, too. Like, we need names for these places. We're just right up there. There it is. All right. Top off, grab this switch. Yeah, this is definitely a two-man job. No, I don't mind it. I don't mind. It's a lot of fun either way. So it shares a spot with the freight depot. We could probably fix that at some other point, but it's not really necessary right now. Not that big of a deal. I said I'm not truly happy with this layout at all, but I don't really want to do too much with it until we kind of build out of here to other places. So we're just going to kind of hang tight and see what happens. All right, so I'm a bit confused. It says 32 out of 32 on the wood, but we're sitting over here like none of this is replenishing. So for you guys that play this game that know, why is this not replenishing? I don't understand. I mean, it looks like it's trying to. It's doing something. The bar is filling up, but it's not replenishing the stacks. And I'm really super worried that we're going to run out. And yeah, we can't unload any more of these. That's it. So we'll take the rest of these to the sawmill, I guess. Yeah, I guess we'll take these to the sawmill. Let's go ahead and hop back up. Yeah, we'll just take these back. Yeah, I'm not sure. Someone let me know. I know Kerbo plays this. He watches the channel. I've been watching a lot of his stuff, so definitely check him out. He's got some awesome Railroad Online content. He's basically the one that really made me decide to get this game. Like, I'd already kind of been watching a few people play it, but I saw his content and I was like, man, I've got to try this out. I've got to dive into my own little Shortline. So we can credit Kerbo for that. I appreciate the introduction to it. All right, let's go back. I guess we go back. We don't need to run around our train. We'll just run like this. Yeah, you know what? Actually, stop. Sometimes doing a reverse or an opposite way helps. All right, stop real quick. Let's hop down. I want to do something really, really fast because I've been meaning to do this. And we need to do a little maintenance while we're down here at it. All right, let's get that. Let's cut you down. Unfortunately, you cut these trees down and you think you could use these as firewood, right? Like they're right there beside the locomotive. We had the ability to cut them. But they don't do anything for you. That sucks. I don't understand that. Get that guy there. Yeah, I really want to try to open this up a little bit. Have us a good right away. You know, you never know. We may double main this one day down the road, you know? We could totally do that. We got to get it prepared. You know, railroads back in the day, like even back in the 70s and 80s, their right-of-ways were so immaculate. Like these big, broad right-of-ways. I've seen some pictures of some of the stretches of railroad that I worked on back in the day, and it really kind of amazed me. I'm like, wow, that looks so different. How they had all the trees and stuff like cut back off of it. It just really, really wide, broad right-of-ways. All right, I think we're good here. Yeah, I think this is pretty decent. Let's go ahead and we'll continue on. Just a little brief maintenance, nothing major, right? Just a little bit, just a little cleanup. We'll do more. I think it'd be so cool to have several people on here and have the need for like a double main or have like the really busy stretches of track double mained. Having to organize meets and stuff like that. Actually, let's stop here. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. There we go. All right, let's get this guy real fast. Let's get this one here. And we'll get that one. All right, that should be good on those. Yeah, we got a work train going. Too bad we couldn't just load those on the log flats. All right, let's continue. Yeah, I see a few more trees down here we need to get. All right, let's stop here. That guy there. Got a few more in this curve we need to get. Like I said, eventually we're going to redo this right away through here. Yeah, we got several trees here I need to get. And get you. You and this one. We got several more I want to get down here. Get that. There were so many trees, guys. When I first built these lines, there were so many trees to cut. It was crazy. Oh, yeah, that's much better, right? That looks so much better. It's going to be a lot easier to see things. All right, let's go ahead and get that guy, too. Yeah, it's going to be so much easier. Yeah, I don't like these sliders. I wish they'd get rid of that. I wish there was a key for like the reverser, the brake, all that. I mean, some kind of visual to show what you're doing is absolutely needed, but the sliders are just so kind of clunky, like you just can't do it fast. Yeah, we got a few here. Yeah, this is definitely a curve I needed to... What was that about? It looked like we jumped track, right? Alright, right here. Get you. Yeah, several on this stretch. A nice clean right away. I think maybe these down here too. There we go. We're gonna wind up with like a 50-foot right away on either side of the tracks before we're done. Before we're done. Okay, let's carry on. I guess we're going to have to swing the Y up here. I'm glad I left it in now. I've never used that thing, but we're going to need it now. Yeah, we're definitely going to need the Y. If it's complete, I'm not sure what's on the other end of it, to be honest. Let's get some of these guys. Let's get you. Get this one. That one. That one's alright. We'll leave him. Get that one there. Yeah, let's go ahead and get it. You know what? Let's just get it. What's our fuel look like? Yeah, we're going to need some more fuel. Open you up. There we go. Now we're cooking. We're cooking with fires. We got some fires in there. You know, I play all these games that have some kind of fire. Like, some kind of fire-related game. I don't know why. Alright, let's see if we can swing the Y up here. This actually, getting this main in through here and like getting these spurs around to the sawmill was so incredibly hard. Like, it really just was. It wasn't very easy. All right, let's go around to this leg. My only problem or issue, I think, is I don't know if it's going to be long enough for us to turn the entire train. It may not be. We'll have to go down there and look. All right, get our switch. Yeah, see, that's really sharp coming off of there, but there's literally nothing I could do about that. This isn't a main. I'm not going to worry about those trees there. It'll be all right. This leg looks okay. We do have some, yeah, we've got some lumber and we've got beams as well too. Oh yeah, we've got plenty. Okay, yeah, originally the main went around the backside like this. But I was trying to think ahead of, as far as like how we could put a siding in, and there's no way we could put a siding going around that way. So then we did it in front here, and there's really, like, it's just a really tricky area. All right, let's go ahead and grab these trees while we're here. Get those. Those are okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. All right, let's hop on the shove. Yeah, I had a hard time building through here. I messed around. I probably spent a whole evening just in itself, just getting this one little area right here. Like, it was really tricky. Yeah, that's a really super sharp curve right there. I don't think anything could fit through that minus this porter. We're going to have to take that out. The Y is really handy at the moment, but we're going to wind up having to take that out. We need to think in terms of bigger locomotives, more power. All right, let's go drop these logs real fast, and we'll go down there and fix that one really bad curve. I really want to get that fixed. And then we'll call it a day. All right, it's going to be self. Yeah, the switches are cool. They self-line when they're against you. They're kind of like run-through switches or spring switches. A little bit of a grade there. All right, let's get that switch. All right, let's shove these in and unload them real fast. Then we'll go do some more work train stuff real quick. All right, we got to be careful going down in there because it's kind of steep. It drops off about 1.5 or 2% down into there. So we need to be mindful of that. Oh yeah, those switches are so sharp. They really just are. We may redo this whole area right here. Let's unload. Get back so we won't get crushed. It's a dangerous job. Being crushed by logs or having your hand and fingers pinched off. In the Lincoln cup, the Lincoln pin. Oh, this game just has so much potential. I really, really hope they keep developing this hardcore, like really working on it. Let's just stop here. All right, let's look and see what we got. This is, it's kind of interesting. You can't really fly around in this game. You can't fly around and look at, no, this isn't the bad curve. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Okay. Let's go to demolish. Oh, I always hate doing this. And okay, yeah, that's good. All right, let's straighten it out a little bit. I think what we'll do is a few short sections of straight. And then, actually, yeah, okay. Right there. Let's go out. Like so. And a little bit further. All right, that should be good. Let's go back to this. Let's go 3-foot rail 2. That's just going to be the amount of fill that you have. Like, 1 is the least amount and 3 is the most. Like 3, you could have some really tall fills. I got back around like that. No, that's not going to work. Almost. We're getting there. We're getting there. That may be it. I think that's a little better, right? It still looks like, yeah, it's got a little bit of a kink in it there. Yeah, it sure does. We need to fix that. Okay. Yeah, I'm being really anal about it. I don't like that kink in the track. It's super slight. That doesn't look too bad as long as we keep it. Like towards the inside. Perfect, right? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's much better. I don't know why we have this little grade right here, though, but I'm not messing with it because we finally got it. Yeah, we've got a little bit of a climb right here. I don't know why, but I think we got the kink straightened out. Yeah, that looks really nice. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's go on down here, and we'll get that one last curve for now, and then we've got some more track work. Some of this stuff I'm going to do off video. Yeah, some of it we'll do off video. We're not going to do all of it. Get our fire going. We need to get that kink back there. I'm not too terribly concerned with that right now. I just really wanted this one. Alright, so good job. Yeah, that's really nice right here. That's very nice and smooth. I like that. The kinks kind of bug me. To certain degrees. Like, some of them don't bother me as much as others, but... Alright, is this the bad spot right here? I think this is. I think this is the really bad one. It doesn't look as bad going one direction versus the other. Let's get some brake going. Let's look at this here and see. Do a little track inspection here. Yeah, this is okay right here. This isn't too bad. I can live with that for now. That's not bad. This, honestly, where is the one at that looks so, like, it looked like almost like a 90 degree. It was so sharp. This doesn't look that bad to me, honestly. Like, I can kind of live with this one, too. Yeah, I don't know. This one is okay to me, guys. I think I can live with this. Where is that one at? Did we fix it down there? Maybe it was that one down there that we just fixed. Yeah, that honestly looks pretty sweet to me. I don't have a problem with that. Let's get these trees here. Open up the right of way a little bit. I know real life rail lines where they've done many realignments. It's really just not that uncommon. Realignments and upgrades and stuff like that. I mean, I guess we could lessen it a little bit, but it really just doesn't look that bad. Like, I'm totally okay with this. It's like it kind of straightens out a little bit right there. And then picks up the curve again. Yeah, this isn't bad. We're going to go with that for now, unless we come back through there and I see it and change my mind. It doesn't seem that bad to me. Yeah, let's get this opened up really nice. This is definitely a stretch through here I want to fix. We'll see if we can fix that real fast. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I was just kind of running along, laying track. When you're like laying track and surveying at the same time and you're not really sure where you're going, it tends to do that. Actually, let's just stop this guy right here. All right, so what do we got? We could pretty much just straighten this out completely straight. Let's see where the extent of the curve goes, and let's get these trees. We'll cut our right of way back a little bit. So yeah, we want to take this one out and just go straight. Yeah, that's bad through there, man. I really think come off this curve right here and just go straight. Like, just make it a straight shot. Yeah, pretty much a straight shot to where our porter's sitting down there would be perfect. We got that little kink there we need to take out. All right, let's see if we can get this little kink right here first. And you. All right, let's go back to the bridge here. We'll reconnect it. We'll have to do fill 3. All right, we should be able to smooth that out a whole lot more. Really just kind of hard to see. Let's see, what does this do? Is that better? No, not really. Bring it out a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, beautiful. Okay, I see it kind of straightens it out a little bit after you put it down. Oh yeah, that's much better. Much better. Oh yeah, that looks professional right there, right? Like, that is a nice curve. I'm always a big fan of curves, right? Railroad curves fascinate me, especially when they're super elevated and they're all neat. And let's take this guy out. Question is, how far? I wonder, can we just run straight to the porter? I don't know if we can go that far. I hope so. I hope we can. I hope we just make... I think it's like 1,000 meters is as far as you can run. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. No. No, we totally goofed that up, guys. We totally goofed that up. I thought we were going to be safe and our cars are rolling away. Stop. All right, brakes. There we go. Yeah, that wasn't good. I told you these things are really free rolling, right? I can't believe we did that. Yeah, I can. I totally can believe we did that. Actually, I can. All right, let's re-rail it. You guys get to see some stuff getting re-railed now. So pick you up. Drop him right there. He's going to roll to the other ones. That'll be all right. Pick this guy up. And we'll plop him down. I want to reverse him, though. There. Alright, I think we're good with all that. Do we have a pin? Yeah, we've got a pin on that. That one's not coupled and we can't get it yet. Yeah, we're going to have to clean that up, but we'll save that for another day. All right, question is, can we link this up? I certainly hope so. This would make it a super easy fix if we could. I'm kind of worried though. I think it's going to be too long of a run. I think it's going to be way too far. Yeah, that's a long, that's a long ways. It would make it super easy if we could. Let's raise the grade up on it a little bit. Yeah, it's 2%. I tried to keep everything no more than 2%. I know that's highly unrealistic in this game. Oh, we may be able to do it. Can we do it? Oh, we did the wrong one. We did the wrong fill. Doggone it. That's what happens. Like, we got to have this one. All right, now let's try it. 2% down. This should work. We should be able to do this, right? Come on, just a little further. Come on, connect up, please. Make this super easy for me. Oh, it's still got a kink in it. Why is there a kink up there? Yeah, it's just a little bit of a kink, just a hair. Is that where we laid from? Like, I think it is. See, I don't like that. I don't like that super shift to the right, like before you go in and then you come back out and then go into the curve. Like that just really kind of bugs me. Yeah, why did it do that? Okay, plan B. Could we... Let's get rid of that guy. I think it's our curve right here. I really do. I think it's our curve. Let's try this. Let's just do it as straight. And 2% down. Yeah, okay, I see it now. It's not lined up perfectly. Okay, let's try this. I think I have a plan. We'll go to the other end. We'll run back this way, 2% up, and then just make it a nice long straight, and then we'll connect up the end in the curve up there. There we go. All right. Yeah, I think this would be an excellent spot for our mountainside siding too. Or needs to go 2% up. There we go. All right, we should be able to just about run the whole entire way. We'll make a little segment right there. It won't be too much. We'll do another one right here. Man, that's some good looking track. The other thing that's kind of disappointing about this game that I really wish we could do is cutting terrain. Like, I think cutting terrain would be really nice. Yeah, okay, I see now. Yeah, it's coming out just a hair. But now we should be able to connect this. Let's delete this one. Yeah, I wish we could cut through terrain. Like, we totally should be able to do that. That should be a thing. I mean, we can fill. We should be able to cut. Maybe one of these days. Cutting would be nice, and then cutting could go towards your fill material, right? Like if you didn't cut anywhere on the line but you needed fill material, you'd have to just out and out buy it from somewhere. But if you cut on your own, then you provide yourself with fill material. So then at that point, all you need is the labor to put it down. I mean, that's the way I look at it. Come on, get up here. All right, what does this look like? Oh, it's looking pretty nice, guys. I have to admit, that's looking really, really nice. Yeah, I think right here needs to be our mountainside siding. We could put in a switch and have a nice little stretch through. Like, that's the perfect straightaway for it. Oh, that looks so good. That looks so good. All it needs to be is super elevated a little bit. I don't think they did. I don't think they super elevated 3-foot gauge, right? I don't know. What does it look like through here? I think it's kind of bad through here. that's really just not that bad. I'm pretty pleased with that. I think we could broaden this curve out a little bit right here. Like we'd have to come out through here and cut this off and build a new bridge. And maybe maybe connect down in here somewhere. Like come off the, yeah, we could just come off this curve here. And kind of shoot it straight across a little bit. Just basically relocate it over here just a tad, just a hair. Yeah, okay, that's going to be our plan for the next one. I definitely want to take this out, though. At least lessen it a little bit. We'll have to play around with it. I'm going to fix some other things, too. So anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this, guys. If you did, be sure to hit that like, subscribe, ring that bell. I was looking at my stats the other day. It was like 70-something%, like 76% of you aren't subscribed or something like that. So definitely appreciate any support you guys can give. Love all of you. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the rails next time. Peace!